Ωραία, παιδιά, όπως βλέπω είμαστε live. Καλώς ορίσατε σε ακόμα ένα εκπαιδευτικό μάθημα. Ονομάζομαι Ανδρέας Φεσάς και σήμερα θα μιλήσουμε για ένα θέμα το οποίο είναι λίγο διαφορετικό από το κομμάτι της επιχειρηματικότητας και των επενδύσεων. Αυτό είναι το e-commerce και dropshipping. Το σημερινό μάθημα ο καθηγητής θα μας μιλήσει για αυτόν το θέμα. Για τα άτομα που βλέπω ότι μπαίνουν τώρα, παιδιά, καλώς ορίσατε. Ξανά ονομάζομαι Ανδρέας Φεσάς. Κάνουμε για 25 μέρες κάποια μαθήματα, όχι όλα τα μαθήματα, γιατί κάποια είναι παρόμοια με αυτά που είχαμε κάνει προηγούμενες μέρες. Θα κάνουμε συγκεκριμένα θέματα μαθημάτων. Μπες στο YouTube μου, είσαι τώρα live, κάνε ένα subscribe αν δεν είσαι subscribe, γιατί με βοηθάει πάρα πολύ να αναπτυχθεί το community και το κανάλι. Και πάμε να κάνουμε ένα share screen, να δούμε ο καθηγητής εάν ξεκίνησε το μάθημα του. Λοιπόν, δώστε μου ένα δευτερόλεπτο. Πάμε να πούμε έτσι ένα-δύο λόγια για το τι θα δούμε. Όπας. Ωραία, λοιπόν, όπως βλέπετε στην οθόνη σας, ο καθηγητής μιλά για τα μαθήματα αυτής της εβδομάδας. Την Κυριακή που μας πέρασε χθες είχαμε το πρώτο μάθημα που ήταν για mindset training. Σήμερα έχουμε e-commerce trading. Αύριο θα έχουμε μάθημα για social media. Τετάρτη θα έχουμε μάθημα για traveling. Και Πέμπτη θα έχουμε μάθημα για cryptocurrencies. Λοιπόν, πολύ πιθανόν όλα τα μαθήματα αυτά, γιατί είναι αρκετά ενδιαφέρον, δεν ξανακάναμε μάθημα ούτε για traveling, ούτε για social media marketing. Άρα μπες αύριο στο μάθημα. Πρώτα ο Θεός να είμαστε όλοι καλά. Θα μιλήσουμε για αυτά τα θέματα. Επίσης, μείνε μέχρι το τέλος, γιατί σε κάθε μάθημα, στο τέλος των μαθημάτων, κάνω μια μικρή ανασκόπηση για το τι είδαμε και το τι μάθαμε στο μάθημα το σημερινό. Κλείνω κάμερα, πάρτε σημειώσεις. Ωραία. Σημειωματάριον εδώ πέρα. Boom. Και ετοιμαζόμαστε για e-commerce.
Product can get sold 100 times, 1,000 times a day. And that's how many times a day you will earn a commission and a profit on that particular setup. E-commerce right now, for those of you that don't know, Mr. Chris Reeve is going to let you guys know, is booming. Digital buying from online right now is one of the biggest things that's happening around the globe. And every single year, consumers are buying from home more and more and more and more. And roughly 80% of these consumers are not buying directly from the retailers. They're buying from drop shippers and e-commerce consumers like us. Now, Mr. Christopher Reeve right here has been in the e-commerce space for over a decade. He is a true professional. He gives you all the tips, all the tricks, and the education that he and his team trains here in IM Mastery Academy. I have seen these courses go for anywhere from $8,000 to $10,000 to $15,000 online, but you get it right here. This gentleman truly serves the people. He has a great heart. He's highly successful, and he is our founder. So family, let's give the floor to Mr. Chris Reeve. So Chris Reeve, you're here with us, brother.
What up, what up? I am here. Can you hear me?
Yes. Thank you so much for being here with us. We just want to thank you. We honor you, and we want to let you guys know the floor is yours.
Thank you. I appreciate every single one of you guys on this call right now. Holy smoke. It's noontime, so good morning, good afternoon, and good night for some of you guys that are on here. I'm super pumped. We're going to blast through a lot of information. Hopefully you have some pen and paper. Put some 555s in the chat for Manny. What a great introduction. She's doing a great job running this whole entire thing. 555s, kind of like claps, boom, boom, boom. Great. Put a number 4 in the chat if you have pen and paper, because I'm not just going to be telling you about these things. I'm going to give you tips, tricks, hints. You guys can go apply these things right after the call, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and share the screen. Yes, break that chat. All right. I'm gonna share the screen super quick and we will be rolling. Boom. Let me know if you guys can see that. Boom, my name's Chris Reeve, ECX founder and educator inside of ECX Academy. go right here. I'm going to find my chat real quick. I like to see my chat and be interactive with you guys. Boom, boom, boom. Four, four, four. Yeah, sweet. So sometimes in life, before you count your blessings, you must go through lessons. And man, I've gone through all types of lessons. So I don't know if you're going through something, if you just went through something, whatever, I'm going to be able to help you out because I've already been in those trenches. I already went through the mud. I already figured out how to move forward from that. So man, these things used to be embarrassing to me. Foreclosure, not just one, I had two of them. I ruined my credit 3 different times. I'm talking about 700, 800, boom, down to the ground. Repossessions, hiding the car, parking cars in front of the cars, thinking they're not going to take the cars. And then I hear beep, 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 and the car's gone. Man, that was in 2008. It's happened a couple times along the road as I tried to make things happen, right? Put a number 5 in the chat if you're trying to make something happen for your family, for yourself, for your mom, your dad, something like that, okay? Those are the things that I was trying to do. I was thinking, man, why is this happening to me? What am I doing? I was just in the wrong opportunity at the wrong time until I found that I could sell t-shirts online. In 2015, I was like, what the heck? People are selling t-shirts? The t-shirts really make money? On the left-hand side right there, that grandma t-shirt was my liftoff into e-commerce. 150,000 orders later. I'm still here doing e-commerce every single day with 5 stores running in the trenches for you guys. Telling you what works, what doesn't work. Okay, remember you have the pen and paper, right? You guys told me I had pen and paper. What are we going to sell people online? Number 1, emotional products. Okay, this is an emotional product. This cool grandma, Gigi, Mima, whatever, custom name belongs to, and then all the grandkids' names on it. Do you see that on Walmart? No. Do you see that on Target? No, not going to happen. Okay, so number 2, you're going to sell products that you can't easily get in your store. Walmart, Target, CVS, anything like that. Okay, emotional products, products that you can't really find in the store, not easy to get. We move over to the right-hand side. I already knew that these grandmas had grandkids because we put the grandkids' names on there. So we started selling t-shirts to the grandkids. Boys and girls, boom, there's 276,000 likes. I started giving this design to my students and they had tremendous success. I still see this come up in my news feed. It's crazy that people are still selling that design. On the right-hand side, you're going to see a jewelry piece. So the third thing is you're also going to look for products that have high perceived value. We're going to get this thing for $3, but sell it for $24.99. That's number 3, high perceived value. Number 4, we want to sell products that people are going to buy multiples of. So someone that has $1, $2, $3, $4, right? They're not just buying one, they're buying multiple. As you can see here, it says the love between a mother and a daughter is forever. Kind of emotional, right? They're starting to hit all these things. Can you buy this in the store? Will you find this at Walmart? Nope. Will you find it at Target? Nope. Are we hitting all these things? Absolutely. That's why, look, 167,000 likes on this thing. I want to also show you something else. Kind of embarrassing, kind of not. It lets you know that you don't have to be perfect at this to make this thing work. Does anybody notice the misspelling on the engraving? That's crazy. It says between instead of between. The L is not crossed to make it a T. Man, the first 5,000 of those went out the door spelt wrong like that until we worked with the manufacturer and we kept that ad going and kept selling. I think 45,000 units of that. Crazy. So you don't have to be perfect. You just take some action and get this thing going. Now you're going to see products like this that are viral products or they're trendy products. If you guys are on TikTok, put a number 3 in the chat if you're on TikTok, if you're on Instagram, if you're on Facebook, you're going to see these things come into your feed. Silly little mops, the invisible lift-up bra, kitchen tools, mosquito things, travel pouches, the little gun with the bubbles. You're going to see it. We're actually going to talk about this digital designs based on holidays, funny t-shirts. These are all the things that you see that you may not know that is a Shopify store, a drop shipper, somebody just like me sitting behind this computer that never touches it and you buy it from them. So what are we going to cover? We're going to crush through this thing. How to start an e-commerce business with no money, no inventory, and how to scale it in 3 easy steps. Put a number 7 in the chat if you bought something online in the last 7 days. Almost everybody better be putting 7s in that chat, right? Because we just had Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Put a number 3 in the chat if you bought something in the last 3 days, and put a number 1 in the chat if you bought something in the last day. So what is e-commerce? We're just going to keep it nice and simple. It's buying and selling online. That's it. We don't have to make it any more difficult than that. I need you to know that we are in Q4. We're coming towards the end of this because we are in December, but all 3 of these months in Q4 make more than the previous 9 months altogether. It's pretty crazy. So what is this business going to give you? It's going to give you cash flow to do things in other academies in this business. Okay. So we have the, you guys had already seen like Forex, DCX, even MMX, the mindset. I'm actually an MMX educator as well. All of these things you're going to see these following weeks are going to come all together full circle. With cash flow, you could do a lot of things. Put a C in the chat for cash flow. Now we are going from brick and mortar to click and order. I need you to remember that. I'm going to open up your mindset in this call. You're going to see Walmart, Target, Amazon, all these places. People want to scroll and they want this thing right now. 2 hours, 1 day, whatever. Okay, we're going to be inside of this world where people want things really quickly. We're going from brick and mortar to click and order. I don't know if you guys have gone shopping during these holidays, but I remember when it was like elbow to elbow, you couldn't even move in the stores. I can't even find someone that works in that store. It's crazy. Put a number 5 in the chat if you experienced that. Everything's being bought online. So what are we going to sell to people? Okay, we're going to sell to their passion to fund our passion. I don't know what your passion is. It could be trading. It could be investing. It could be retiring your parents. It could be retiring yourself. It could be just getting more family time, changing some of your lives. We're going to sell to other people's passion to fund your passion. What does that actually mean? We're going to use the drop shipping model. Okay, left-hand side. Hopefully by the end of this call, you will not be that customer that goes to those sites anymore. If the minimum that you learn on this call, you will know how to get all the stuff that you want at a wholesale price. Put a W in the chat if you'd like to learn how to get stuff at wholesale price. I need you to write this down. AliExpress.com. That's just one of the sites of many that we use. But you're going to see everything that you see, Wish.com, Groupon, in your feeds comes from AliExpress.com. Okay, so left-hand side, you have the customer. In the middle, you have your store. On the right-hand side, you have the supplier. We're going to put something on our store, let's just say for $80. Let's say we're selling some cool shoes. We take a picture. We copy and paste it onto our website. We advertise it, and someone says, oh, I like those shoes. They come and buy it. $80 goes to you. $30 goes to the supplier. You give them a name, an address, and they ship it to their doorstep. You don't touch it, you don't smell it, you don't have a warehouse, you don't have to put money up front, you don't use your own money, none of that. That's the drop shipping model. Are there other models? Absolutely. Walmart, Amazon, this and that. And there's a time and a place for every single one of those. But we choose this one because it has a low barrier of entry and very, very little money. By the end of this call, I'm going to show you how you get started for $0 on one of the marketplaces. Okay. We have a full ECX Academy, a whole entire course with brand new videos actually coming out January 1st. We just redid a whole series, but now we're actually going to teach you how to build a real business with a business plan, set up corporations, use corporate credit to be able to fund your business, to be able to scale if you have bad credit. Put a C in the chat if you'd like to learn about business credit. Like, we are expanding this academy to the moon. Step 1, building a foundation and a place to sell. Where are we going to sell? I'm going to bring up this place called Shopify. Put an F in the chat if you've ever heard of Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova, one of the top Shopify stores on the platform. It just helps you build a cool website and does all these cool things in the background. Now, last year, Black Friday, Cyber Monday in 2021, they did 6.3 billion in sales. This year, which was pretty cool, I just pulled up this article, 7.5 billion in sales. They were averaging $3.5 million per minute. This is not the whole world. This is the Shopify platform. People just like you sitting at home running drop shipping stores. Some of them have real inventory stuff, but a majority of them are drop shippers. That's crazy. Put a number 7 in the chat if you'd like to be able to get a little tiny piece of that sales amount. It's crazy. If you see here, they're averaging $104 per purchase. $104 per purchase. Think about that. So why do we choose Shopify? Inside the academy and inside of Go Live, when we teach you, we build it because it's an asset that we're building. You can build a store in under 24 hours. You can test viral products. You could sell your own products. Maybe some of you guys have your own your own merch line. Maybe you candles at home, calendars, whatever. And then we run paid ads. We find a winner. We make orders. We scale it up. We rinse and repeat. And some of us might find a cool product that we can actually build into a brand. Put a B in the chat if you'd like to actually run a real brand. Okay, but where do we start if we have little or no money? Because sometimes that's going to take a little bit of money just to run some ads. We're going to go somewhere at low barrier of entry and tons of buyers that are already looking to buy your stuff. What? Did he just say that? Absolutely. We're going to go to the marketplaces, okay? In the marketplaces, you guys may recognize some of these names. So we have Poshmark and Mercari. Put a number 1 in the chat if you recognize these at all, okay? So if you need some cash flow to get started, you just need to feel like, hey, this could work. You're going to go in Poshmark and Mercari and sell some of your old jeans, some jewelry, stuff that you have around the house. When I was having problems, I had to go sell my tools, my rims, my kids' old toys, their old clothes, all that stuff. And it started to help me generate cash flow to put into other things. Then you have Facebook Marketplace. I don't know if you guys ever been on Craigslist or whatever, but put a number 4 in the chat. If you've ever taken something personal, you've listed it somewhere, and then you had to go meet someone in the parking lot, hoping that they were going to bring the cash that they said they did. And you might not even know if that cash is real. You might have bought a cell phone online. You might have sold your cell phone online, whatever it is. Number 4 in the chat. For the people that haven't done that, you guys are super lucky because that's super sketchy. I'd much rather sell something online, drop it off, get the money first, and not have to deal with any of that stuff. Now, all you're going to do is take a picture, and I literally mean a picture, an image from one of these sites, Amazon, eBay, Home Depot, or Walmart, and you post it into the Facebook Marketplace. Then you're going to copy and paste the description, and you up the price. That's it. They're going to be looking and be like, oh my God, I need that Christmas tree. They buy the Christmas tree from you. You order the Christmas tree from one of these 4 places. You drop it off to them. Put the difference in your pocket. It's crazy. But we made it even easier, right? Because some people may not feel confident about what should I sell? What products? How do I do that? Now we're just going to do digital products, okay? Digital products. And we're going to go to the number 4th largest marketplace on the internet. Let me know. Put an E in the chat if you've ever heard of Etsy.com. Heard of it, seen it. I don't know if you guys have anybody watched the Wednesday thing. My kids got me watching this Wednesday thing, right? Whatever her name, Wednesday Addams. In that show, she literally looked at things. She's like, who's this Etsy character? I was like, what? Crazy. Why do we pick Etsy? Okay. It's a digital way. It's free to set up, no monthly fees. We're going to sell digital products, no inventory, no paid ads, no shipping delays, because it's an instant download. They literally are going to buy and they're going to email with their product on the fly. You don't have to do anything else. Boom. Look. Says, yes, I saw it was on the book of Etsy. That was Theo. I hope I don't mess up your name. I don't want to butcher it. But man, there's no chargebacks. It's super scalable. Buyers are already looking for the things that we're going to show you to sell. We're actually going to give them to you. I'm going to give you gifts at the end of this call. Repeat buyers list, and we can automate it and scale it. It's crazy. Once you figure out how to do this, we're going to pay someone $3 an hour to go and help you do this and bring it to the moon. Step number 2, what kind of products are we going to sell? It's physical and digital. I already talked about the physical ones, right? Most likely on Shopify, marketplaces, things like that. Cool. Well, we're going to go over to Etsy side, and you can sell physical products there too, but we want to do it nice and easy. Put a P in the chat if you can copy and paste. We're going to take a digital file and put it and copy and paste it onto the platform. Now, niche store and a general store. Remember, I hope you have that pen and paper still out. A niche store is something that, let's say you go into the wedding niche and everything on your whole entire store is about weddings. Then there's a general store. We might have funny t-shirts, pregnant t-shirts. We might have all types of stuff in the general store. I like the general store first to see what's working, and then we move it over to a niche store, okay? Niche stores are like hit or miss. Now, put an M in the chat because I want to expand your mindset. What are we going to sell there? Digital products. You might not even know. Checklist, invitation, bingo games, stickers, gift cards, artwork, educational materials. What are educational materials? I don't know if anybody's in real estate. Put an R in this chat if you're in real estate, know someone in real estate. But there's all types of things that say, hey, the 10 things you should do when you're selling your house. The 10 things you should avoid when not like painting or doing your kitchen over, whatever gets you the most value, right? So we're going to put these flyers. We either get them made or we buy a template, $5-10. Then we come back in here and we let someone, the real estate agent, put their picture on it, put in their name, their email, the company they work for, and they have all these flyers ready to print, and we sell them for $175 to $250. Why do they buy that? Because they don't want to come up with this stuff themselves. All these are templates. It's set it and forget it. Boom, high margins, good to go. Printable wall art, coloring sheets, planners, patterns, Google Sheets. You can literally Google, let's say you wanted some type of formula. You put the thing in Google, download the Excel sheet, upload it into Etsy, and then something you got for free, you're going to sell for like $4 or $5 with all these little formulas in it. Doesn't get any better than that. SVG graphics, you're actually going to see that we sell a lot of t-shirt graphics, things that go on mugs, the little containers for hot coffee, tea, all that stuff, printable holiday cards, so much more. Put a number 8 in the chat if you're still with me, you're still excited. I know we're covering a lot of stuff, but put a number 8 in the chat. If you guys could do me a favor, take a screenshot of this. I want you to go look these things up after the call, okay? Antique Stock, Steel Pedal Press, DIY Paper Boutique, and our vintages. Look, this works anywhere. I saw at the beginning of the call, there's a lot of people in here from Portugal, United Kingdom, I think there was Cyprus, something like that. This works almost everywhere. Look, 66,000 sales in Spain, in the US, 16,000, 96,000 sales in Spain over here, 22,000 sales over here. If you go look these up, the numbers are going to be way higher from when I took these screenshots, okay? They all sell digital products. That's it. If you want a little piece of that, put a number 1 in the chat. Here's what one of the stores look like. You can take a screenshot if you want to. Pixel Perfection Party, 349,000 sales. Now, if you go look again, that number is going to be way higher, okay? What are they selling? Invitations, baby showers, bridal stuff, e-bites, bundle, religious. Look, set it and forget it. They're probably on Canva. They're going through Canva, doing all these templates, changing a couple things. Boom, $6.58. Cost them how much? A little bit of their time. Maybe if they outsource it, $3 an hour to someone, they could probably crank out a couple of these an hour. Crazy. Now, definitely want to take a screenshot of this or write this down. Heather Roberts Art. This store is only 2 years old. #1 seller in the US, #3 seller worldwide. 547,000 sales. I bet you if you go look now, it's probably closer to 600,000. Look what she sells. Digital images that someone's going to print at home, put it on their t-shirt, put it on a legging, whatever. $1 a piece. What? 547,000 sales at $1 a piece? Are you guys cool with that? Put a number 4 in the chat. If you could just get a little piece of that. I really need you to start waking up and know that your neighbor probably does something like this, but they're kind of embarrassed to maybe even tell you about that. But you see them at home all the time. You're like, what the heck do they do? People love it. Great reviews. You can see silly little things like this. Now, who wants free digital design? Because I told you at the end of this call, I'm going to give you free gifts. Most people will never do this. We're going to give you the designs that we're selling today, right now in our stores for free. 400 of the designs. You could do whatever the heck you want with them. If you like free 99, put a 9 in the chat. Free 99 is for me, it's for you. I'm gonna take it, okay? So how do we do this? This is where I'm gonna slow it down just a tiny little bit, but know that you could start this in under 10 minutes. You're actually gonna get $8 from us. You don't have to take any money out of your pocket to start this, okay? We're gonna go create an Etsy seller account. On the next page, you're gonna pick your language and your country. Remember, I told you this could be done almost anywhere. Australia, look at Cyprus is on there, Portugal's on there, South Africa's on there, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, all that. Your country is most likely on this page, okay? You're gonna name your shop. Do not get stuck on it. I did digital designs by CR. You can do digital designs by your initial, whatever, just keep going. You don't know how many people are in the grave right now. They had an amazing idea, but couldn't name their product, couldn't name their business, couldn't name their store. You don't want to be one of those people. You could change that at any point in time, okay? Don't get stuck there. You're going to create your first listing. How are you going to do that? You're going to take the free designs we give you. You're going to go and pick one, and you're literally going to copy and paste it. It's the drag and drop situation. That's it. Put a number 3 in the chat. If you could drag and drop, copy and paste. Now, this design just happens to be an autism design. When I first gave away these designs, someone went home, did this right on the fly, and made their first sale that night. Okay, so drag and drop it. You're going to pick your price. $1, $1.99, $3.99. What do you care? You got it for free. Just post it. Who cares if it's $1? Let's get the bug. Let's see that this thing works. Congratulations, you have your free listing. Your first listing is up for free. Didn't cost you anything. We gave you the designs. You didn't even have to be creative. Copy and paste. Boom, you're good. And one time, you're going to have to add your payment details to be able to get money that you are receiving from them. We don't have to worry about merchant accounts. We don't have to worry about using our PayPal, none of that. We are going to use their history. They're a gigantic company, and we're going to be on the piggyback of them for them to take payment, and then we get paid. And your listing is going to look something like this. Super simple. You don't have to know coding. You don't have to build a store. You don't have to do any of that. And of course, if you do want to do that, which it gets super exciting and it becomes your own asset, you build your own email list, you can with the Shopify stuff. But let's start here with the Etsy. Put an E in the chat if you think that you could do this. Put an E in the chat if you think you could do this. It's copy and pasting. On top of that, do you think that maybe your mom could do it, your dad, your grandma, your brother, your sister, your friend, your best friend? It's not that hard. And when you do it as a group together, it gets super easy and super fun because you may find a winner, you share it, then they find a winner, they share it, and you guys are all making sales. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. That's the noise of a sale. Now, why Etsy? It's employee of the month. I was telling you guys in the brick and mortar, you can't even find an employee. You're like, hello, hello, anybody here? They're not even there. I don't even know how these places are open, but 24/7 employee of the month, never going to complain, never going to call out, automatic fulfillment, no inventory, high margin, easily duplicatable, and no shipping delays because it's instant. Now, step 3, scaling your store, right? Because once we find out this works one time, we want to see if we could do it multiple times. 2, 5, 10, 25, 500,000 sales, right? So how do we do that? Here's the formula. Take a screenshot or write this thing down because it's simple. The more listings you have, the more ka-chings you make. Remember, ka-chings are sales, orders. The more listings you have, the more ka-chings you make. We just need them to be little employees working 24/7, showing your product all day, all night, and people will come and they'll buy it. They want these things, okay? So can you imagine doing this? Put a Y in the chat if you can do this. There we go. There's a bunch of Y's. Now, everybody likes a shortcut, right? I'm not even going to ask you that silly question. I know you want a shortcut. What's the shortcut? The shortcut is going on Go Live. I don't know if you know what a Go Live is, but Go Live is kind of like this. Not as fast. basically we slow way down and we let you ask questions. When you ask the question, we answer it and we're like, hey, you know what, Sandra? Let's pick someone out of here. Priscilla Sampson. Priscilla Sampson, great question. I want you to go to the left-hand side. I want you to click here. Go here, change the setting. Oh, that's the button you couldn't find. Go ahead and hit save, poof, and we solve your problem on the fly. We don't let you sit there, be frustrated or whatever. Maybe you're like, you know what? I've been trying this for a week, 2 weeks. I haven't got any sales. How can you help? You know what? Let's pick Marcos. Marcos, why don't you take our design? It's selling in our store. Here you go. We work out of abundance. I don't need to make a couple extra sales. I give you the designs. I tell you it's working. Not only me, but 8 other educators on the platform. It's crazy. Different languages, different times, 7 days a week, you can reach somebody. We even have a Telegram group that you go inside of there and we help you on the fly, sometimes 24/7. Some of us don't sleep, okay? So now let's take a look at some of these things. What do you learn on Go Live? Places to find designs that are already done for you. Not only do we give you designs, I'm going to show you places where you can get designs on something so low and they're making designs for you all day long. How to outsource for $3 an hour. How to find keywords and use spy tools, right? Because you have to have a competitive edge to make this thing really pop off. How to optimize your listings. How to upsell people after purchase. Most people do this kind of like a hobby. We run it like a business. If someone buys from us, they already have their credit card out. We want to sell them more stuff, okay? We even can start with $5 a day, running ads, getting more eyeballs on our store. Put 5 in the chat. If you can somewhere, somehow, couch cushions, I don't care where it is, maybe don't have coffee for one day, if you just start with $5 a day. How are we going to send emails to bring them to our Shopify store? Because once you catch the bug here, you want a Shopify store. The Shopify store just opens up a whole new world for you, okay? So remember, I promised you that we're going to give you $8 for free. So if you go to ecxacademy.im, ecxacademy.im, underneath the video that you see there, there is a 40 free listings button. You literally click on it. You go and your first 40 free listings are free. Each listing is 20 cents, okay? $8 for free. Put a number 5 in the chat if you guys are excited about that. Because, man, free 99, starting this thing for free, I love it. Now, here's another thing. I don't know if you need to take a screenshot of this, save it, do whatever you want, but ecxacademy.im/gift is going to allow you to go ahead and download all those designs. Do whatever you want with them. I don't care if you post them on Etsy. I don't care if you post them on a Shopify store. I don't care if you post them on the marketplace. I don't care if you give them away. They're our original designs. You do whatever you want with them. There's tons of niches in there. Mother's Day, Father's Day, autism, Christmas designs, all that stuff. All yours free. ecx.im is the official Instagram of ECX Academy. Now, the reason I show you this is because we only follow the official educators. Nobody's ever going to reach out to you and say, hey, give me a bunch of money, I'll run a store for you. Give me a bunch of money, I'll trade for you. Never, ever, ever will we reach out to you to do that. So I need you to go and check that out to make sure you're following the right people. Now, before I turn this over back to Manny, I want to show you a couple of things, right? I showed you this article, okay? 7.5 billion in sales. I'm going to go ahead and post the link inside of this chat. That way you can see that's on the Shopify platform. They are a publicly traded company. Those are real stats. And you can check out some more cool stuff there. I also said it was ecxacademy.im. Okay? There you go. ecxacademy.im. Okay. I'm not the spelling bee champion, so hopefully that thing was right. I also want to show you a couple of things. right? So Black Friday just happened. Some people teach and don't do what they teach. I have 5 stores running. I'm in the trenches with you. I know what the trends are happening. I know what's selling, what's not selling. I show you this so that you can see from November 1st to November 30th, we've done 9,357 orders. Now, I know on the Shopify network, they're averaging $100 a sale. We're only averaging in our store $40 a sale. I don't buy inventory up front. I never see it. I never touch it, nothing. Exactly what I show you here is what we do in our business, okay? Here, there's 1,800 orders. We're only in the 5th of December. You can see this is low here because we're only at 12:47 p.m. We've already done 1,800 orders for the month, and we're starting to scale up. Most people think this is going to stop in the holiday season. First, this is the best time to get in and get started because you don't really need to know that much. You just do a little bit of action and people are already just buying. They already have their credit card. They're like, I got to buy financing. I got to buy for this person. I got to buy for this one, blah, blah, blah. And they're just buying random stuff, right? Happy holidays. It's happy for us, okay? But I want to let you know that it doesn't just work for us. It works for the students too. These are all the total sales of people in the ECX Hall of Fame. Now, not everybody attaches their things to the store, but you can see here, I know this person right here is double this sales. Got 14,000, got 8,500, got 8,100, 6,200, 5,600, 55. Look, that's a lot of sales. Look at all the people that have started their journey. They all started at the beginning with one sale. Remember, we were talking about the Etsy platform, right? Here is just Etsy numbers. One of our students, Elite Eve, I don't know who that is, has done 2,328 sales inside of their store. 1,700, 1,400, 703, 544. I don't know how many people in here right now, but I would love to see you guys on this leaderboard. We want to congratulate you. We want to make sure that you keep moving up and expanding and growing and learning the business because there's way more stuff about running the business inside of there, okay? Now, 2 more things. I'll hand it back over to you, Manny, sorry. I want you to go over to TikTok and type in TikTok made me buy it. That's what you're going to search for. And you're going to see all of these cool products. All of these cool products are what we put in our store. So you have all these creators on there causing this huge buzz. And we just ride that wave. Thank you, let's see, Lovely Diamond, for making people a hype about a certain thing. Wolfpack, Cool Gadgets, all these people are creating the market for us. And we're just going to copy and paste and put that on our store and sell. And finally, if you're going to go into the Etsy world, just type in something cool like funny Christmas shirt. Then you're going to see all of these digital designs is what people are going to be printing at their house, going to a Christmas party, giving it to a friend, all these gifts. This is a good niche to get into right now. But really where the money is here are the orders. They come for Mother's Day and Father's Day. Huge, huge holidays. Valentine's Day. We're going to fly right into Valentine's Day in February. Tons and tons of people are going to spend their hard-earned money to give emotional gifts. Remember at the beginning, we wrote that down, emotional gifts. Things that you can't find in Walmart, Target, anything like that. Okay, so put a number 5 in the chat. Hopefully I expanded your mindset, made you guys excited, and hopefully you guys want to try this out because I'm going to let you in a little secret. You can do this. It's simple. You just have to get started with one listen. Thank you so much. I'm going to pass this over back to Manny. If you have any questions, I'm super happy to go ahead and answer them, but back to you.
Wow, Chris, man.
Τέλεια, παιδιά, τέλεια. Λοιπόν, το σημερινό μάθημα, όπως είδατε, ο καθηγητής μίλησε κυρίως για digital products. Τα είχα ακούσει αυτά digital products, αλλά είμαι λίγο πιο κλασικός πάνω στο κομμάτι του e-commerce και του dropshipping, που είναι physical products. Και πραγματικά, πώς να το πω, τα digital products κάνουν τεράστια διαφορά. Φυσικά και τα physical products είναι πάρα πολύ καλά, αλλά βλέπετε ότι σου λέει μπορείς να αρχίσεις δικό σου ηλεκτρονικό κατάστημα με το να μην έχεις καθόλου προϊόντα, με το να χτίσεις έναν κατάστημα χωρίς να πληρώσεις εσύ να αγοράσεις οτιδήποτε και να πουλούνται τα προϊόντα σου διαδικτυακά, γιατί είναι όλα digital, διαδικτυακά. Έδειξε στη συνέχεια κάποιες ιδέες που μπορείς και εσύ να χρησιμοποιήσεις. Έδωσε δώρο 40 listings. Τι είναι τα listings? Είναι η δυνατότητα που έχεις εσύ όταν ξεκινάς ένα δικό σου e-commerce, ένα δικό σου κατάστημα online, να βάλεις να πουληθούν 40 ηλεκτρονικά προϊόντα, που είναι πάρα πολύ καλό. Μπείτε, κάντε λίγο πίσω το βίντεο για να δείτε όλο το μάθημα που εξήγησε πώς να πάρετε 40 δωρεάν listings για να αρχίσετε το δικό σας κατάστημα, που εντωμεταξύ, όπως είπε και ο καθηγητής, είναι εντελώς δωρεάν να το ξεκινήσεις. Παιδιά, αυτό ήταν το σημερινό μάθημα. Ελπίζω να πήρατε value. Ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ όλους που μείνατε μέχρι το τέλος. Γράψτε μου στα σχόλια τι σας άρεσε περισσότερο, τι σας κράτησε περισσότερο, και θα τα πούμε εμείς τις επόμενες μέρες. Μέχρι τότε, παιδιά.